What if a single universal law could guide your entire life, a mystical principle that illuminates the path to true spiritual freedom? Today, we'll explore the Law of Thelema, a doctrine revealed by Aleister Crowley that has shaped the world of occultism, inspired artists, and captivated spiritual seekers for over a century. Get ready for a journey that may completely transform the way you perceive reality. The origin of the Law of Thelema. To understand Thelema, we must begin with Aleister Crowley, one of the most polarizing and influential figures in modern occultism. A deeper dive into his life will come in a future video, but for now, let's focus on a pivotal moment. In 1904, during a stay in Egypt, Crowley claimed to receive a revelation from a non-human intelligence named Aiwass. This message, transcribed in the Book of the Law, Liber vel Legis, became one of the most mysterious and important texts in modern esotericism. The story begins in Cairo, where Crowley and his wife Rose Edith Kelly were engaging in mystical experiments. During one of these sessions, Rose unexpectedly entered a trance state and insisted that a god, Horus, was trying to communicate. Initially skeptical, Crowley tested her, only to find that she correctly identified specific symbols and attributes of Horus she should not have known. On April 8, 1904, Crowley sat alone in a room in Cairo. Over the next 3 days, he received a channeled dictation from a voice identifying itself as Aiwass, the messenger of the gods. The result was Liber vel Legis, 3 chapters of dense, cryptic revelation that would take Crowley years to fully interpret. The Book of the Law declared that humanity was entering a new era, the Aeon of Horus. In this new age, true will and individual freedom would become the cornerstones of spiritual evolution. The Law of Thelema was born, breaking away from traditional religious dogma and placing self-knowledge and personal fulfillment at the heart of the spiritual journey. Crowley's revelations sparked both admiration and outrage. While some saw him as a prophet of a new age, others dismissed him as a fraud. Nevertheless, Thelema spread through esoteric orders and influenced generations of mystics, philosophers, and artists across the globe. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. At the heart of Thelema lies its most famous and most misunderstood statement: do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Far from promoting indulgence or chaos, this maxim points toward the sacred concept of true will. This is not mere desire or impulse. It is the deeper, divine purpose for which each soul was created. Thelema teaches that every individual has a unique destiny, a cosmic function. The path to freedom and spiritual fulfillment lies in discovering and living in alignment with that purpose. This process demands deep introspection, liberation from social conditioning, and commitment to self-knowledge. Practices such as meditation, ritual magic, and occult study help reveal this inner truth. When a person follows their true will, external moral codes and religious constraints become unnecessary. Just as celestial bodies move harmoniously through their orbits without conflict, individuals following their true will naturally exist in harmony with others and the universe. But this path comes with profound responsibility. True will is not an excuse for selfishness. It is a call to live with discipline, authenticity, and meaning. It invites us to discard illusion and pursue the freedom of being truly ourselves. Love is the law. Love under will. The second key maxim of Thelema is love is the law, love under will. This principle is not a celebration of fleeting emotions or romantic infatuation. In Thelemic philosophy, love is a cosmic force, the very energy that binds the universe together. But love must be guided by will. It must be conscious, intentional, and aligned with one's true path. For Crowley, love was sacred. It arises most purely when individuals, each aligned with their own true will, come together without coercion or control. Love under will teaches that our relationships, romantic, spiritual, and social, should be grounded in freedom and mutual respect. In the mystical framework of Liber, this idea is embodied by the goddess Nuit, the infinite starry sky. She invites us to lose ourselves in divine love and unite with the cosmos, not through attachment, but through spiritual ecstasy. Authentic love is not possessive. It liberates. It strengthens and harmonizes. When you act from your true will, love flows naturally, without fear, guilt, or repression. The 3 chapters of the Book of the Law, Liber vel Legis, is divided into 3 chapters, each delivered by a different spiritual entity, symbolizing core dimensions of Thelemic thought. Chapter 1, Nuit, the goddess of infinity and the night sky. Nuit represents the totality of existence. She proclaims that every man and every woman is a star, affirming the sacred uniqueness of every soul. Her message is one of cosmic love, freedom, and ecstatic union with the divine. Chapter 2, Hadit, the counterpart to Nuit. Hadit represents the individual point of consciousness, the divine fire within. He declares, "I am the flame that burns in every heart." This chapter focuses on inner experience, self-realization, and the quest for true will through direct personal truth. Chapter 3, Ra-Hor-Khwit, a warrior god and manifestation of Horus. Ra-Hor-Khwit announces the dawning Aeon. His tone is intense and revolutionary, calling for the destruction of outdated paradigms and the rise of a new order based on personal sovereignty and spiritual power. Together, these 3 chapters form a holistic spiritual system. Nuit offers cosmic love, Hadit brings inner flame, and Ra-Hor-Khwit demands courageous action. They outline a path of awakening, empowerment, and full realization of Thelemic principles. Thelema in practice, bringing the law to life. Thelema is not just a philosophy, it's a way of life. But how can we apply it practically? Self-knowledge is the first step. Practices like meditation, journaling, and dream analysis help uncover your true will. Crowley emphasized the use of a magical diary to track spiritual progress and insights. Study is essential. Core texts include Liber, Crowley's writings, and other works in the Western esoteric tradition. Orders like the AAA and Ordo Templi Orientis, OTO, offer structured guidance for deeper practice. Magic and ritual are tools for aligning with the divine self. The lesser ritual of the pentagram purifies and centers energy, while invocations such as the Holy Guardian Angel ritual help connect to your highest spiritual guide. Personal responsibility is non-negotiable. Thelemites are called to act with integrity, respecting the freedom of others while honoring their own will. This means living with intention, discipline, and authenticity in every area of life: career, relationships, creativity, and beyond. Continuous evolution defines the path. Thelema encourages adaptability, courage, and growth. As you evolve, so too will your understanding of your will and your relationship to the universe. To live Thelema is to become the conscious creator of your life, guided not by dogma, but by the divine spark within. Controversies and misunderstandings. Despite its transformative message, Thelema has faced frequent misinterpretation. Misconception 1. Hedonism. Many assume Thelema encourages reckless indulgence. In truth, Do what thou wilt refers to one's sacred purpose, not fleeting pleasure. Misconception 2. Crowley's reputation. Labeled the wickedest man in the world by tabloids, Crowley's provocative image often overshadows his serious spiritual work. His transgressive tone aimed to shock people out of moral hypocrisy, not promote chaos. Misconception 3. Association with Satanism. Due to its symbolism and rejection of traditional religious norms, Thelema is sometimes confused with Satanism, but it does not advocate worship of any external being, demonic or otherwise. Its focus is self-realization, not submission. Misconception 4. Rejection of ethics. Thelema doesn't ignore morality. It redefines it. Ethical living arises not from imposed rules, but from deep self-knowledge and respect for the will of others. True understanding of Thelema requires careful study and sincere practice. It is not a license for irresponsibility, but a call to courageous authenticity and spiritual evolution. Final thoughts. Now that you've encountered the law of Thelema, the question remains: what will you do with this knowledge? Your true will is already calling. Whether you answer that call is up to you. If this message inspired you, like, comment, and share so others may discover the path of freedom and self-knowledge. Thank you for watching.